What's happening, everybody? It's Spark and welcome to today's little video. And as you can see, we're not playing F1 2021. Instead, we're swapping the 1 and the 2 around and we're going to play F1 2012. I can't believe it's been 10 years since this game came out. It's off the back of F1 2011, obviously. And that game was absolutely on steroids in terms of its this handling model. This was a little bit more restrained, a little bit more kind of in its infancy, but nonetheless, it was a great game to play. It was very much one of the first few, I think it was the 4th game that Codemasters put out, but it certainly was one of the most fun. And the whole point of this video, we're going to be doing a nice little throwback to this game by doing Champions Mode. Yes, this was the year when we had 6 world champions within Formula 1. We had Kimi Raikkonen, Lewis Hamilton, when he only had 1 title. We also had Jenson Button. We also had Fernando Alonso, as you can see, driving the number 5 Ferrari. We also have Sebastian Vettel when he was only a 2-time champion. And of course, the final champion in this series is Michael Schumacher. And it feels so strange to say I'm driving a game with Michael Schumacher in it. I know he was an icon in 2021, but God, this game really is sort of making me feel old. So before I lull about how old I actually am, let's crack on with this video, shall we? So with this, guys, I'll say I've only had minimal practice on this, so if there are any kind of massive mistakes, you might just have to roll with me on that one. So our first champion to conquer is the recently retired Iceman, Kimi Raikkonen, when he was in for Lotus, of all teams. So we're going to make life difficult for ourselves. We are going to go on hard. So let's see what the Iceman brings us in terms of a challenge. We'll no doubt be racing at Spa, because that was one of Kimi's best tracks. Oh God, it feels so weird playing this game now. Let's see what's happening here.
And just about to start the final few laps of this thrilling race at Spa is Kimi Raikkonen in a modest 7th position. He's been complaining of tyre trouble all weekend. There goes his teammate in the sister Lotus Renault. He's behind, but on a brand new set of option tyres. I think he might actually work his way up and into the points, and at this rate, challenge Kimi. I think we're in for a dramatic few laps.
So here we are then. We are going from the perspective of the other Lotus driver. So what if Romain Grosjean did not cause the incident at the first corner? I have to remember, with this game, you can be very overzealous on the throttle. Oh, and this is so awkward. Let's get the curves out there. We've got Kamui Kobayashi in there. What an absolute legend that this man was. So definitely one of the most underrated drivers of that time. And my driving's still absolutely all over the place. Hulk is coming, and so's Checo. Use curves and everything to defend. And oh my God, go a little bit wide there, but it's all fine. It's all good. Totally a fair move from the FIA. Charlie Whiting's definitely got my back there. I'll probably come out of this video absolutely hating this game. But it's 2 laps to go, and we haven't actually made any ground yet to Kimi. So we have got to absolutely get our arse in gear. Let's recognize all over the place, and lovely! Thank you very, very much, Marissus and all that. Oh God, I remember these small minnow teams. Oh God, fuel mixtures! I completely forgot about this. Fuel mixtures in this game. God, this really was a long time ago. Right, Hulkenberg. As much as I love it. Oh, come on! Almost done a Giovinazzi. Ugh. This is turning into a challenge. This is certainly turning into a challenge. I've got to pick all new reference points. I've only just ditched the racing line. I'm not bringing it back. Because when I said I never want to see it again, I meant it. Come on. Come on, Hulkenberg. Oh, he's trying to do the switchback on me. Hulkenberg, you're not going to get a place in my team if you do that. So now I've got Paul di Resta to catch up with. But Kimi is still coming up to the bus stop chicane. So it's going to be a bit hard for us to make it catch. But we've still got 2 laps in which to do it. Oh, and that's Schumacher gone wide. Then that's 2 places for me. Thank you very much, good sir. Come again. What's happening here? Is the game trying to make this easy for me? Spark's gone fastest. Thank you very much. We've got Du Rosberg here. And then we've got Felipe Massa ahead of us. So we've got 1 lap to go. And we really are getting out to the back of Raikkonen here. So we've got Kurz all deployed and DRS as well. Let's see. Thank you very much, Felipe. I am faster than you. And ahead of us is the man himself. The man who races purely for a hobby is Kimi Raikkonen. We are on hard mode, just so know as well. I am on my trusty Elgato wheel. Okay, so we've got purple there. We are coming up to the back here, Kimi. I promise there's going to be no turn 1 incidents, and I'm not going to be that Lotus engineer that shouted at you to get out of the way. I'm just going to overtake you. Don't know where I was going with that. And there he is, the Iceman himself. I do not plan on making contact. We do the fastest lap. But we've just got to get in to the DRS. We're not going to make the pass in the DRS zone, but we've just got to stay pretty damn close onto Puan until the right-hander after Les Combes. Then we've got DRS activated. The back marker gets out of the way. Good for us to come down to Les Combes. Nah, we're not going to do. But it's all to play for against my experienced teammate who only does this for a hobby. Right, Kimi, I am faster than you. Coming down to the sweeping right hand, and we're going to do the move here, it seems.
Careful, don't take out your teammate.
I think it was a fair overtake, all things considered. This was Jeff before his massive wave of incompetence that we've known and gotten so used to over time. Oh, we got a little bit wide there. No! I just completely lost my concentration. Is that going to let Raikkonen? No! No! We are going to absolutely... We are going to brake stupidly early there. And that is the first challenge done. We are beating Raikkonen at his favourite hunting ground in Spa. After spending ages just trying to get used to this game again. Mind you, last time I played on pad, this time I'm playing on wheel. As you can tell there, my name is just Spark, so I had to kind of give it twice. Got the fastest lap as well, so that's brilliant. So obviously thank you to all the collisions behind me to help me get there. But that's the first challenge done. Kimi Raikkonen, you have been well and truly conquered. The Iceman has been melted on his home turf. Okay, so here we got the next one here. It is Lewis Hamilton, the pass master, which at the time he was brilliant for overtaking, but if you look at him now, he's a hell of a lot more than that. I think this one is I think this one was doing Brazil in the hardest in Brazil in interchangeable conditions, almost like a reverse of his 2008 championship. So nostalgic to see Hamilton back in McLaren colours. It's like the Vodafone Santander McLaren, and if you look at it there, it is one of the most gorgeous cars to look at.
They said we were in for an unpredictable race, and they may just be right. I can see Lewis Hamilton leaving his pit box with a set of intermediates on. It's starting to rain. He's quite a bit behind his teammate, but on current conditions, on a much, much better tyre. I'm not sure his teammate is going to be able to resist a hard-charging Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, great. Interchangeable conditions, which is the one thing I truly excel at on these games, as you all know.
Be careful when overtaking, they should let you through.
Oh, and I've locked up my tyres massively. Now this one's going to be tricky because I've got 3 laps to stay ahead of Hamilton in less than ideal conditions, shall we say. But all these back markers need to get right out of my way because I've got a championship to win. I think I broke at just the right time there. And it just doesn't feel too bad, but I would say give it about a few laps and it's really going to get bad. So, but we're setting purples there for that second sector and we've gone wide. I think we'll let ourselves have that flashback. We'll let ourselves have it. So we're going to go here. I think because I'm naturally rubbish with this game in terms of getting used to everything. Oh, our tyres are getting cold. And this is the thing, gives me such PTSD, especially when I think about my league races where I've retired in a very similar way. And Lewis is just coming through Junshao at the moment, which is a corner I hate because it's so easy for me to spin this as uphill. I think I might call it Portimao. But the conditions will slowly come to Lewis and I've got to stay ahead of him. And oh, it's got to be so gentle with the braking in this, and you see that my tyres are getting cold as a result. Oh no, he's lost it, he's lost it, he's lost it. He's done a Max Verstappen. He hasn't done a Max Verstappen. So this is going to be pretty damn fast this time. But as you can see on the screens, my tyres are getting cold already. And with the track getting wetter, they're not going to get any warmer unless I absolutely hammer it. But now we've got Hamilton. Oh, and he's lost it. I've lost it. But it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so Hamilton's 18 seconds when they come across the line. Now it's going to be like a lot less. Let's see what it is when he comes across the line. When he comes across the first sector, I mean. It was 18 before, but how much does that spin cost me? It's cost me 3 seconds, and oh, and I've lost it again! What's that Lotus doing? That Lotus, he's on better tyres than me, but he's driving somehow a lot worse. As we go wide, Hamilton's is coming up through Junshao now. Now this is where I win or lose this challenge, because I'm not sure tyre temperatures are that good, Jeff, as I've spun out again. I'm going to have to restart. Let's see what Hamilton does when he comes across the second sector time. Thankfully, it's 13 seconds. So as long as we play things sensible on this lap and just crawl around the track at snail's pace. Oh, and he's locked up. Hamilton 12 seconds. I think you're going to find, Lewis, that's a lot less. He's off the back of the side here. I have lost so much time through that spin. Oh, and I've lost it again. Okay, flashback time. No shame. I'm allowed 1, so I'm going to use it here. Okay, 8 seconds is the gap now. Just got to hold him off. I'm just not really saying much because I've just got to concentrate and do this challenge. No! We've held the spin. We could still do this. Just got to be careful as I come across the line. And yeah, we should have this nailed, guys. I'm going off the throttle a little bit just to stop myself from spinning. But as we come across the line, we have just done the second challenge of this game. Come on. Oh, I hated that last lap. It was so treacherous. But we let ourselves have that flashback because there was no way I was going to do it without it. And I haven't played this game in probably about 7 years. So yeah, I'm going to let myself have that. Because you have to... Oh, of course. Because Lewis, in the back in the day, was known for being a wet weather master. Not that he isn't now. But it's just what he was known for most back in the day. Now he's probably one of, if not the most complete driver on the grid. It's just a shame that this year that the car's just not really working well with him. And no matter what you have to say about the way last year ended, he drove his heart out alongside Max Verstappen. It's just a shame that the car as well just wasn't going. Oh, that's nice of you, Lewis. Congratulations, mate. I know you... You came down to the championship. You just lost it there, but ever the sportsman. So now we have got our third challenge, and we're going to go to someone else who was very, very good in the wet. This man here, the legend that was Jenson Button. And this was the guy that could make all the right tyre calls during changeable conditions. Such a smooth driving style as well. And came into the sport in 2000 with Williams. And ever since then, just continued to impress. He was genuinely one of the best British talents on the grid. He may not have been the most consistent driver, but was certainly one of the most unique. So let's see what this particular challenge throws at us for JB. Oh god, these graphics have not aged well. When you race, they've aged well, but the actual films as well, they don't. So let's see what's going on here.
We're on the final laps of the Silverstone Grand Prix, and Jenson Button leads from a fortunate Felipe Massa in second and Sebastian Vettel in third. Jenson took the lead from his teammate just before the safety car incident, but can he hold... Sitting in ninth could do this. Safety cars coming in. The hunted turns hunter.
Oh, so we're there. I actually turned the game audio down a little bit, just so you guys can hear a bit more. Okay, so we're on wet weather tyres. DRS is disabled, lovely.
Safety car is in this lap,
Okay, so when's it going to go? JB is actually leading this pack. As for us,
Go now.
we just passed the safety car line. Oh, and I've lost it already in the wet, and that's it. We'll restart that again, shall we? Okay, and 1.6 down already to Grosjean. Okay. At least we didn't bin it. I know we've dropped off miles to Grosjean. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is gonna be such a hard challenge. Oh, he's lost it. Lovely. Try this again. Oh, come on. Oh, and he's lost it again. God. There's going to be a lot of stuff cut out from this video. Oh, come on! Oh, I've broken two. Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, we're locked up again. Oh, this. You know what? I think I'm just gonna have to give up. I'm just gonna have to put assists on at the moment. Like, Dynamic Racing Line, you're going to have to go back on. I've completely betrayed my video entirely. Oh, I've overshot again. Oh. I wanted to run anti-lock brakes on at this point as well.
Go now.
That's one place. So I know I'm racing with the racing line assist, but frankly at this point I just do not have a choice, or else my sanity will go in the Because I know I would not normally put this on, but frankly I'm frustrated and I need to get this done.
We're into the final couple of laps.
Right, so I've got 2 laps really to hunt these guys down.
You've got a small lead over Grosjean. Push harder.
What do you think I'm doing, Jeff? This is the point where everyone else's intermediates will start to go wrong. I think I've just... Now at this point, I can at least... And at that point, I can just follow everybody through and then send Jenson Button to the cleaners. Now everybody's tyres are losing the will to live. And as for me, it's taken them a while to get them up to speed. But Button is coming to us. Get out of the spray. And that's one. That's Kimi. Who we got ahead of us here? Is that Michael ahead of us? No, it's Nico. That's one. That's two. That's Alonso done. We just hit Schumacher. So we're up to 4th now. It won't be long before we get Button as well. I will be turning this assist off for the next challenge, but frankly it's so difficult driving in the wet. I needed to put it on just so I can get it done. So the key thing is obviously just making sure we get through the challenges. I don't care whether it's with assists or not at this point. It's
Leave room for other cars. We can't take too many penalties.
What was that? I mean, Jenson just brakes so early and I just go into the back of him. But it doesn't matter so much now because thanks to a little bit of cheating on our part with the assist, we're finally ahead of JB and we are leaving him absolutely in the mud. Or in the spray, rather. Either way, you guys knew what I meant. But now that the rest of the challenges are going to be dry, makes no use having the racing assist, the assists on now. So before we start, I will be turning that off. But as for now, before my sanity has wavered thin, with a little bit of cheating on our part, we come through, and that's number 3 out of 6 done. So there we have it, guys. So at the end, like just like what happened with the Lewis Hamilton challenge, like those last 2 laps, they really, the better tyre just really came to life, and that's the 3rd challenge done. We have beaten JB, and now let's enjoy the little podium celebration there. We've done it in the wet in Silverstone, which, let's be honest, is a brilliant place to work because it's always bloody raining in Britain. Or when it's either raining or sunny. When it is sunny, I'm just getting all the pollen in the world, and it's impossible for me to actually get out and do anything. So, news note, British weather is unreliable. Now, on to part 4, the stats man, Sebastian Vettel. At the time, actually I think he still remains the youngest Formula 1 world champion. I think about 22, 23. And he'll always have that distinction because Max Verstappen won't be getting any younger. But this was a pure era pure dominance from Vettel in the most unpredictable one of the most unpredictable championship seasons ever. There is the stats man, and God, I think his graphics have definitely aged badly. And of course, we're in the number 2 car, so we're feeling like Mark Webber at the moment. Let's see what the challenge is.
First and second looks to be on the cards for Red Bull, but it's too tight to predict which of Red Bull's drivers will actually win this race. Vettel crosses the line, and now his teammate in hot pursuit. Both have traded wins and fastest laps this season, and neither consider victory complete without the fastest lap of the race too.
But before we do all of that, dynamic racing line is off. We're back to normal. And we're in Hockenheim as well, which I think is coming to the next F1 game as a DLC track.
4 laps until the end of the race.
Now, 4 laps to go. Me versus Vettel. Now this is a very multi-21 situation. We got the fastest first sector. We got 6.7 seconds to make up on Sebastian Vettel. And we just got to judge the braking points and everything just correct. I broke way too early there. And turned in way too early as well. Vettel's going to be scampering away. I need to be more aggressive. Then again, I don't know. Let's see how much time Vettel's actually made on us as we go around to the second corner. So he's made 4 tenths. And Vettel would have made up some time there. Yeah, it's 8.6 now. And the fastest lap is Michael Schumacher at the moment. So we take a few tenths out of Vettel there. I doubt we're going to do it this time, but at least we'll use this particular round to at least get to know all of the braking zones. Oh, and no, we've spun. Which is alright this time for us, though. Just lost the car there.
You're just ahead of Alonso. Push it, don't let it catch you.
Ah, and I've lost it there. Right, restart this one. I think Seb's situation is that he's out in front by quite a decent margin. And that's just how he kept his race, that's just how he kept it during his time at Red Bull. He gave himself just a buffer that was literally just enough, and that was all that he needed to do. Oh my god. A little bit wide, but that was a lovely, I think I've got the first sector pretty much nailed. It's just the rest I need to do. 6.8 seconds of booster only allowed with Kurz. So just get to the 100-meter board. Or just before. Ignore your own rules. Okay, so we made up about a second of Vettel there. With 3 laps to go, what else can we do? Probably was a bit hesitant there on my part, but I'm still learning,
2 laps until the end of the race.
Yep, corner cut there, but I just don't care. And hopefully the car in front should give me a help in the DRS. And that is lovely stuff. That's going to help me catch Vettel to no end. But we've only got a few more laps to do. It just needs to brake a little bit earlier. Just to count. Okay, so we're not going to get DRS here on Vettel. Right, we're just going to need a miracle overtake here if we're going to make this work on Seb. We've got 2 seconds to make up within 2/3 of a lap. Is it possible? It must be, surely. Come on now. No, I don't think we're going to do it. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No, no, we're not going to do it. Challenge failed, so we're going to have to restart this one. That is such a shame, but I know next time I am absolutely going to nail you, Sebastian.
We've got a chance of taking another place here. Mixed
And I completely forgot that Mix 3 existed. It was through no fault of my own. Jeff, you should have told me. Oh, nearly binned it there. Almost did a Vettel, ironically. Imagine that kind of Champions mode today. Try not to bin it like Seb did at Hockenheim. No, I'm being way too harsh. Seb's lovely. I'm being way too harsh on him. So there we go. Seb will not have a chance now. Coming up to the DRS zone now. Oh. Almost lost it there. But we got DRS at least. Yeah, you don't think I know that, Jeff? What do you think I'm trying to do, mate? Oh, just gonna... That was the... Dive bombed him there, but we've done it. We've got past Seb, and all we've got to do now is just bring the thing home. Oh, no, 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 no. And no.
There's some debris on your tyres. You'll struggle for grip until they're clear.
Why do I make life so difficult for myself? Don't answer that. God, if I think this driving model is weird, I don't want to try the 2014 one. That game was just terrible. But nevertheless, enough about that particular game. It's all about 2012. We even do a Seb wiggle at the end to celebrate. That's number 4 out of 6. Finally done.
What he's thinking right now, have that, Seb. Race win and fastest lap.
And that is exactly what I'm thinking. You are a mind reader, Crofty. Next one. So, we've done Kimi, we've done Lewis, Jenson, Seb, and now we have got ourselves Fernando Alonso. Let's see what the situation is here. I think the shift button is up there.
Expecting a 1-2 finish for Ferrari. You have just 5 laps to make your way to the front, finishing first.
Well, for some reason, we now decide to do 5-lap races in F1, and we're on Monza, and you've really got to know your breaking point references there. I think this, looking back on Alonso's year in 2012, this was without a doubt his best season. Because he became known as the driver that could, you know, make anything work with a rubbish car. And this car wasn't exactly the best, but he dragged that thing to within an inch of the championship.
And the Ferrari team. He says he's determined to win this one and would love to finish 1-2 with his teammate, who sits in 7th place. Everything is possible, though, as the lights come on and we prepare for the start.
So let's see what's going on behind. So we got to catch and pass Alonso. We got to catch and pass Alonso within 5 laps. Probably short shifting way too much there. Oh, and we've hit the back of one of the McLarens. Oh. And that start could have been a hell of a lot better, but then again, it could have been a hell of a lot worse because I've actually gained a position. I'm not caught cutting at all, game. What are you thinking? Okay, we've got 5 laps to catch Fernando. That's not going to be easy because Fernando is a great driver, but I don't know what the... I don't quite know what the breaking point or reference points are on this game for this track. And as you see in front, Nico's just running away from us. And we've just lost the position to Grosjean, who was actually banned from the Italian Grand Prix thanks to his heroics into La Source, shall we say. Okay, that was better. I don't want to look about how far they are ahead of us, because Alonso's just coming up to Ascari, so he's not exactly romping away from us. was a better parabolica. And again, this I don't think we're going to get this one first try.
3 laps to go. Watch out for the car behind. He's only 2 seconds down.
Oh jeez, we've fallen back by over a second. We were rubbish through the 2 Lesmos. Yeah, we've lost time to Nico this lap. We're not going to get it, so let's retry that one. And try the old-fashioned dive bomb down into turn 1. No heroics into the Rettifilio. Heroics were made, suffice to say. And oh, and Hamilton Button! What are you doing there, lad? There we go. There's a much better start. Now that I've been able to select gears properly. Oh, I'm sorry, Fernando. Oh, changing camera for some reason. I have no idea why. I'm so used to the cameras on the other game. I don't know what I'm doing. And I forgot to upshift. Oh, he's gone wide. He's done a Leclerc. Got mugged there in front of the Red Bull. Oh, dive bomb. Dive bomb. I think we might have hit Fernando there.
That's us out of the race.
Yep. We got disqualified for hitting with Fernando. That was not good. Let's restart that. Oh, Vettel with the dive bomb. Not today, Seb. He's not going to throw me to the outside. It was actually Vettel that threw Alonso to the outside in 2012. Still lagging behind it. I'm still... About 2 hours into recording this, I'm still trying to get used to the physics of this game. I'm only just going very slowly with the steering input. But the difference, like, after a certain threshold... The difference is immense. And I'll see where I'm losing out, to be honest. See if I get cars.
We're into the final couple of laps.
I'm coming for you, Nando.
Careful, don't take out your teammate.
I'm sorry, Nando, but I'm faster than you. And he's backs off because he knows it. We have got him stuffed, and we have just got to get through to the end.
Let's hold this position until the end of the race. You
Thanks.
finish the race as the winner. Keep it together.
Oh, no. Alonso's got DRS, and he is even closer than before. Jesus Christ!
Easy. Watch you don't take each other off.
And this is going to be absolutely neck and neck all the way to the end. But we had to cut the corner, but who cares? We got ahead of Alonso. I might not have... No, I wasn't cheating at all. Reason why I survived is because Charlie Whiting absolutely loves me. Sorry, Fernando, but we are faster than you. Oh my god. That was so long recording that. Yep, so there we go. We did it. And the medal has been awarded. We've beaten Alonso, which leaves us one more challenge to do. And that is the first driver to ever win 7 titles, Mr. Michael Schumacher. Simply the best, at least in those times. Michael Schumacher, who in this season is 43 years old. You're leaving the pits on a fresh set of options. Michael's on primes, 5 seconds ahead. Get your tyres up to temperature, hunt him down. You have 6 laps to catch and pass Michael. And finishing ahead of him is all that matters. You know, it doesn't sound too difficult. But I'll probably be recording this for about half an hour. And there he is. Michael, what a driver he was. We're in the Mercedes that ages ago were nowhere near the dominant force they were.
Michael Schumacher, who is on lap 50 of 56, has just gone by. His car is definitely easier on its tyres than his teammate, who I can see in the pit. Yes, he's had to stop again. Disaster, surely. This may well have ruined his race. He's going to have to put qualifying lap after qualifying lap in if he's going to have any chance of taking something from this weekend.
See, we've got Nico's gloves on there. That's interesting. So this scenario... Okay, so in this scenario is very much Hungary 1998, I think.
Maldonado's around 5 seconds ahead of you. Keep the pressure on.
Okay, Michael is a lot more than 5 seconds ahead.
Second.
I missed this track. Too aggressive on the brakes. This was one of the classic tracks. I mean, why did they get rid of this? It's one of the best. It's interesting on this track because in the first few years, until about 2002, no one actually beat Michael to the pole time here. Still can't pass Felipe there. Michael's proper getting away. Sorry, Felipe, but I'm coming through here. Thanks, mate. You're the best. So obviously got DRS going up here. So that's Michael just gone through the hairpin there. We're going to have 4 laps to go when we cross the line. No! Why did they get rid of this track? Because I know Tilkedromes get a lot of stick. But as we've seen, he's done a lot worse. I mean, there's fast sweeping corners here. And if it was good back in the day, and it was still pretty good until it went off the calendar, still don't understand why they got rid of this track. Apparently the attendance figures were really, really low. But it's one of the best tracks.
You're coming up on a group of slow-moving cars. Try to pass them quickly.
Oh! What are you doing? What was that? Got no time to waste. Get in the bin, Mr. Duresta. Now we're coming up to a man who can only be described as the absolute legend from his era. The legend that was Pastor Maldonado. And once again, everyone's dying in front of me. We can get 2 overtakes here. Schumacher. Dive bomb. But at least gives me the DRS. 3 to go. And so many places to actually make up. See you, Mark. Can't wait to see you in F1 22. I think that may very well have just cost me this challenge. But no, don't give up. What am I saying? Don't give up. We can still beat him. It's got to be laps of the century here to catch Michael. He's just going to the first corner now. Oh, there's Michael. So it's between Hamilton, Vettel and Schumacher for the win. Right now, at least, because I'm about to join the party. No, I don't have DRS. I'm going to have to do this on the track. Oh, Fernando's going to overtake me now. Oh, no. There's Michael, who's lost the lead. But that is fine. That is all we need, mate. We just got to finish ahead of our teammate. But I doubt he's going to make life easy for us. Of course not. He's he's Michael Schumacher, isn't he? Oh. No! I've gone wide! No! 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 I've got the gravel and Schumacher's past me! Oh, man, I'm going to have to restart now. Oh, my. Jesus Christ. There you are, Lewis. You will be the GOAT in one time. Just not today. Oh, this guy's round. Done around Alonso. Can we do Schumacher as well?
Easy. Watch you don't take each other off.
Oh, attack Michael there. I was so nervous about getting disqualified there. Deploy all the curves just to make sure we absolutely mug the champion.
This guy hold us up much longer. Pass him. You're coming up to one of
Oh my god, regret! Okay. Vettel knows that I'm coming. Gonna try around the outside. This is on the last lap, coming down literally the last corner. Oh, and we have got you stuffed up there with DRS as well. Victory is ours. We've beaten Vettel, but most importantly, we have beaten Michael Schumacher. So there we go. That's Michael Schumacher beat. So now, we're coming up to the grand finale, round 7, the ultimate challenge.
The objective is simple. Finish ahead of all 6 of the champions in this 6-lap race.
So we're at Kota. Williams is 7th on the grid. Okay, so we're in a Williams. That's a nice touch. But we're facing against all champions over a 6-lap race. Beat them and win. So nice seeing them all together.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited about what we're about to witness. 6 world champions on the grid, 6 of the best drivers in Formula 1, and 1 ambitious challenger. I can't see the outsider winning, but it's a one-off race, so who knows?
This is it. The final race in Kota on Champions Mode. It's been a long time recording, but it's lights out and away we go. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we nearly run into the back of Button. And we're still last out of all the champions. We get the switch back on JB and we go into 6th. 1 champion down, 5 more to go. Of course, because this was the first year where we had Kota. Because I remember it was Vettel versus Hamilton for the win. It was just Alonso trying to catch up to the rest of the field, as was often the case with that unreliable Ferrari that he drove. So we go. So that's Raikkonen, Alonso and Button down. So we've just got Vettel, Hamilton and Schumacher. It's the time trial in the recent F1 games. Let's see. Oh, locked up the brakes, so 100-meter board is clearly the wrong way to go, but we switch back and get Alonso again. See you later, Nando. Got to set after Michael. Brilliant undulating set of corners there. 14 world championships between these guys. Obviously now the figures are a bit different with Hamilton and Vettel slightly winning everything. So if you guys can work out how many current championships there are between all these drivers, let me know in the comments below. But apart from that, we're a lap down and we still need to get Michael. And we dive bomb him down into the left-hander.
You've got 2 champions left to overtake. Come on, you can do this.
That's so... And I forgot to put on Rich Mix. Once again!
You're just ahead of Alonso. Push it, don't let it catch you.
Oh no! Oh, restart. Let's try this again. So find a nice gap down the outside. So that's one down, that's Button. And then we got Raikkonen next. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. No one has any coordination around here. Nonetheless, me. So we've got a slipstream of Fernando, who's got a slipstream off of Schumacher, who's got a slipstream off Vettel and Hamilton in front. So we're not going to make any moves on him, but we are... Actually, no, as I say that, we're going to dive bomb.
You're doing a great job, but we need you to keep pushing.
That's a nice touch, putting you in a Williams for this, as Williams is a very successful team in its own right. So many world champions, and to do it on the newest track of the year in Kota, again, was a nice sort of nice touch as well. But that is a-okay, because with Kurz and nothing slipstream, Michael knows I'm coming for him, because I end up diving bombing Alonso the same way. We're going to get all the slipstream that we need. Going to go down to the outside.
There are 2 champions ahead of you. Let's go.
And 2... And those 2 champions in question, Hamilton and Vettel. This was Hamilton's last year at McLaren. And that was so weird. Like, I thought it was a bad decision to go to Mercedes, but look how wrong we all were. There is a lot of concentration on my face right now. Now we've got DRS here, but Hamilton hasn't got DRS, so we're going to try and dive bomb him up into the hairpin. He knows I'm coming, but we're going to go around to the outside. Right, Seb, you are mine, mate. DRS overtake here. He is stuffed and he knows it.
You're currently lead driver, and behind you sit 6 world champions. Fantastic driving. Hold this to the end.
It's just Vettel's right behind us with... he'll have DRS for sure, but we've obviously lost out.
Fuel and temperatures are good.
And here we go. This is the final lap. Yep. As long as we get this 2 turns right, we've done it. We would have completed Champions Mode on F1 2012. Counting my chickens massively here. And yes, Vettel can't do anything. We're going to end this little anniversary video. We've done it. We have done Champions Mode in F1 2012. And it took us, well, long enough.
It was the Williams driver who fought his way to the front of the pack and finished first. What's more amazing was that he was able to beat 6 world champions in the process. What a driver.
So there we have it, guys. We've done it. We are the champion of champions. We are very, very tired. I can't believe it took me that long to actually get that thing completed. But that's the end, guys. That's the end of this video. I've been recording for what feels like an eternity trying to get this video done. But at the same time, it's been a lot of fun as well. And we are going to sign off. We got the Ultimate Challenge medal. We have done it. We'll try and improve your performance against each champion. We don't need to. We done it. Oh, this little exit video that they got here. Beautiful stuff. Amazing stuff. We've done it, guys. We are champion of champions. And we've done a nice little throwback video as well. It's going to be a lot of fun making the thumbnail for this. As you can see, plenty of achievements there as well. So that's it, guys. That's it for our little throwback video for F1 2012. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want me to throw back to some older F1 games as well, obviously do let me know in the comments. And if you're new around here, get liked, hit that like button, get subscribed. We'd love to have you aboard the channel. I would love to get to, as I said at the beginning of this video, I'd love to get to 100 subs before the start of the new game. Every little bit of thing helps, to quote Tesco's. But like, guys, I seriously appreciate you checking out this video, taking out your time to come and view this. Thanks for enjoying the nice little throwback with me, for putting up with my lack of skill within this game. And with that, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm Spark, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.